Hi there, listener. Chris here. Just want to say thank you very much for downloading the very first episode of the Pints of You podcast. It's a podcast where two men get drunk and talk about things that only they care about. An original idea, eh? So make sure that you listen right until the end for some plugs and thank yous. In the meantime, enjoy the show. Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, one and all. My name is Chris, I'm here with Gill. Say hello, Gill.
Hello.
That was shit, say it again.
Hello.
I like how you put an Irish spin on that one.
I'm going to put some funny voices in every time.
You're going to put a different voice in every time. You're going to record the whole thing in Welsh one week.
Well, I'm going to... My initial greeting is going to be in a different voice until I get bored, which will probably be the second episode.
Do it all in the voice of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Terrible start! Oh my god, you suck!
I was clearing my throat.
You dumb son of a bitch!
Vince!
No, because that sounds like, you're fired!
I just blew some bogey out my nose as well. That's not a good start.
That's amazing, that's a good thing. What an intro to everyone listening. Like, they've switched off already.
And with good reason.
As I said, my name is Chris, I'm here with Gill. Welcome to Pints of View.
Welcome.
The reason it's called that is because we're going to get drunker, we're going to talk shite. We were doing it so often we figured we may as well get it out there because frankly what we're doing is too good just to keep to ourselves.
It's gold.
I feel like that about the way I have sex as well.
Exactly.
It's too good to keep to myself. So, let's get into it. Today's topic, professional wrestling. I love it.
I'm rather enamoured with it myself.
I actually love it. I mean, it's one of those fucking like weird things. Like when I was a kid, like my dad hated it. I never had any like wrestling, like memorabilia, action figures, like the toy ring and stuff.
I remember getting, back in the early 90s, let's see about 91 or 92, I remember getting an Ultimate Warrior doll.
Oh,
That's
nice.
as far as it ever went.
We are drinking cans of Stella Artois, that's the guest ale of this week on the show. And we're going to kick it off with this.
Do you reckon if we make a plug in future that we'll get sponsored by different breweries?
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. Stella Artois is our favourite beer of this week.
It is.
Absolutely. And there's nothing better than
We-
Stella Artois with professional wrestling.
But let's face it, this Anno 1366 is premium lager beer.
Premium lager beer.
I've obviously not
It
just
fucking does say that as well. That
Yeah,
doesn't
I've not
make
just read it off
sense.
the can.
Which is good because later on I'm going to get into Japanese wrestling and a lot of the fucking shit they say, like when they like translate it into English, doesn't make any sense. There's this one guy called Yoshihashi and along his ass is written like loose explosion, which when you translate that into like a Japanese like sort of like stereotype, it says roose explosion. And on his ass, it makes it sound like a really heavy session of curry and lager. Doesn't it? So, let's get started. We're going to start off with a little game I like to call Who Are the Best 5 Wrestlers Ever Dressed? Like, I don't want to talk about like how good technically they were, how much they talked. I want to talk about who are your favourite 5 wrestlers in terms of their outfits. Because like, I can think of a shitload. The first one that springs to mind is the Giant Gonzalez. A fucking full bodysuit covered in false hair that covered his whole ass. He didn't even have a crack, there was so much hair. It's amazing.
And let's face it, I mean, Undertaker's first match had to have no DQ because he physically couldn't tombstone him. He kept slipping out.
There's so much we can talk about on this subject. Like, and the reason that we've picked it, because it's a good start, is because the test pod we did went badly. But like, we both love it. We're both really into it. We don't even mind that it's a bit crap. Like,
Oh, I imagine that it will never sort of go above the level of
yeah,
slightly less crap than we have started out with.
exactly. Like, I mean, so the best outfit. Who is your favourite dressed wrestler? They're all dressed. That's a terrible way of putting it. Like, what are your best wrestling costumes? Top 5.
We're talking about entrances, or when they come out for a promo, or when they go to
That's a
wrestle.
good question.
Because obviously, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair,
With the dressing
came
gown.
out with his bedspread.
Bedspread. He came out with his
Okay.
bedspread His cupboards were tiny.
And he had that dressing gown nicely pressed.
Yeah. It was ironed. Woo!
If only this was all. If only we had some sort of visual thing on this, and then we could randomly bounce off ropes and
that's what Flair does.
And fall onto the floor.
He struts. Charlotte Flair exists now, though. She doesn't wear a dressing gown, though, which is disappointing. Charlotte Flair exists. She's his daughter.
I remember you telling me this at WrestleMania. She does some sort of like version of the figure 4 leg lock.
Sounds
or
bad,
something.
but she's got like the weirdest body.
So basically,
she's a very, very beautiful woman, but she's one of like the oddest looking women I've ever seen. She's like that thing within you. You know when you secretly find Ric Flair kind of attractive.
Because of his man boobs?
Yeah, she is the embodiment of that.
Podcasting Flair.
Let's fucking stick onto it because we've gone off track already. This is going to be a theme because of drunkenness. Top 5 best dressed wrestlers.
I mean, I think you've got to look at a number of things.
Right.
Such as, like,
The
when
bulge.
Mick Foley, when he was Mankind.
Oh, yeah, no. Which Mankind, though? Fun Mankind or, like, Mental Mankind?
Mental Mankind with the brown vest on.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really like that one. Because it reminds me of the PlayStation game, WWF Warzone. Any version of Savage. He's top 5.
Yes,
Top 5.
I'll give you that one.
Cowboy hats, bandana. That's obviously when he started losing his hair. Like, with hair. Like,
you mean after Miss Elizabeth had left him?
Yeah, after Miss Elizabeth had left him. She wouldn't make my top dress list because I think that a ball gown isn't functional to the realm of professional wrestling.
No, you can probably get your feet tied up in it. And plus also high heels aren't particularly...
That's true. That's true. It's true. Kurt Angle wouldn't make my top 5 list.
They would make my top 5 list for best dress.
Best dressed Macho Man.
Macho Man could be number 1.
Yeah!
Tickets!
Love that.
Quite possibly the greatest Macho Man impression ever.
I don't like Stone Cold's ring gear because it's too plain. I like it when Stone Cold is just casual and we wear jean shorts and a t-shirt and 12 knee braces.
And his new robotic neck.
Yeah, he's literally Steve Austin, the $6 million man. So, I love Stone Cold, but he's not going in to the top 5 best dressed wrestlers Hall of Fame that we've just invented.
What about at 19, where The Rock wore his vest?
No, because that was just such a rip-off of Stone Cold.
It wasn't very good.
It was terrible. And also he had like a bald head for the first time and it was like, what the fuck is he doing?
But it was quite possibly The Rock's greatest theme.
Oh, what, the really long drawn out one?
Yeah, the heel theme.
Yeah.
2003.
Oh, it was good. I really liked it when he was still the blue chipper. And it still had that
Rocky
that everyone loves the Rock for. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was on fucking Graham Norton the other day.
I saw
and
that,
he came out to the Rock's theme. Like, how amazing would it be to have like your own tailored music so whenever you went in a room it was like
Also, we did it If You Smell What The Rock Is Cooking, and...
With, like, oh, it doesn't
with
matter with
commentary.
Michael Jean.
Yeah.
Michael Jean, John. Like, that was amazing. Would Hogan make the top 5 best dressed wrestlers list?
No. Because I think there were...
It's fucking iconic, although he did just rip off Superstar Billy Graham, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I mean, you know more about it than I do.
Yeah, I do. Because I'm an intelligent guy who spends too much time on the internet wanking over 80s wrestling.
And I just spend all my time asleep.
I'll tell you who he is. You won't have heard of this guy. Shinsuke Nakamura. He's he calls himself the King of Strong Style, which is the Japanese more martial arts based style of wrestling. And he comes out, he wears like black or red like leather trousers and boots, and he's fucking insane. Like, he's so good, like as a wrestler and as a showman. And he counts his icons, is that the word? Yeah, icons, as like Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson. So at Wrestle Kingdom, which is like New Japan's WrestleMania, he came out with like this fucking spiked crown and like this really cool like red leather jacket, and he's doing all his hand things. You can't see this because I'm doing it and you're listening. It's so fucking awesome. Shinsuke Nakamura.
It's a bit like a reverse suck it for DX. It's on your
like
face.
above your head, yeah, like on your forehead. That's the best way of describing it. And he waves it around, and his catchphrase is "Yow!" which is like amazing. And he did this music video with this Japanese they're a kids sort of like band called the Tempura Kids, where like he dances with them in a non-sexual way. It's amazing.
Until he's dead.
Yeah, until he's dead and you three catch up with him, obviously. Shinsuke Nakamura goes in at number 4 for me.
What about Gold Dust?
Ooh, no. Which Goldust?
Goldust from the 90s.
No, I know who Goldust is, but there's many Goldust looks. Are we talking like early 90s, like...
I would say late 90s.
Bad makeup, like
when he was with Terry Reynolds.
Yeah, you remember like the sort of like the... This is before Attitude Era, I think, really. Where he had that sort of like... It was like a weird jumpsuit. And the reason I remember this so clearly, again, he's going back to WWF Warzone. Because if you both selected Goldust, which nobody ever fucking... like, one of you was like in the alternate costume. It was like a green jumpsuit, skin tight, and he's always been a bit overweight because he's the son of the American dream down the road. And it was like, it had like a string bra. Like, imagine a string vest in bra form.
I believe he actually came out in that once as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. Like, when he came out and he had a ball gag and he was wheeled in like Hannibal Lecter, it was amazing. Like, that's one of the... Like, when I think of Goldust, that's the first fucking place I go. And that says more about me sexually than it does about professional wrestling. He's not going in. He's not going in on that.
Okay.
Who else?
The Godfather?
But like, as him or Papa Shango?
As him.
Because Papa Shango, now that's a look. Like, do you ever think about voodoo? I often do. And every time I think about Papa Shango.
I guess we're not talking about the pub.
No. But there's been a lot like him, like, do you know what I mean? Papa Shango has given birth to like the Boogeyman. It was another good one. He's come together.
Yeah, that was a bit after I stopped watching it.
He was at the last Royal Rumble.
Was he?
Yeah, he had a sort of like a really weird face-off with Bray Wyatt, man. I'm Bray Wyatt. I've seen 3 episodes of the first series of True Detective. And now I've based my whole gimmick on it, man. Roman Reigns, I basically said I'm gonna eat and rape your child and you ain't got revenge. Yeah. That's WWF. Oh, it's not even F anymore, is it? Fuck. We can't say F. Are we allowed to talk about F?
Get the F out.
Will the pandas get annoyed?
They'll be too busy breeding. Wait.
They're like, pandas are basically like your average wrestling fan. Neither of them are having sex. So, like, no, we've got 2. We've got Macho Man Randy Savage, Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 3's got to be a fucking belter. Tell you who I always liked? Razor Ramon. Because he used to have like razor blades on his trunks, like in gold leaf. Which looked like they were really expensively assembled.
Now, I'm trying to think of somebody that could be more, like the Macho Man.
Do you remember in WCW, like when they started ripping off video games, there was a guy called, I think it was like Frost or something? And he was like a Sub-Zero of Mortal Kombat ripoff. And like apparently, like he came out in like literally like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat gear, fucking mask and everything. And he had apparently like one of the most expensive, like pound for pound, like entrances in wrestling because they paid a shitload. This is so indicative of WCW. They paid a fuckload for like false snowflakes and like smoke and lights and stuff. Like he wrestled about 3 matches and was like jobber. So like, that's a really good outfit, but I don't know whether it goes into like the best ever because it was such a rip-off of a video game.
What about the Gobbledygooker or Doink the Clown?
Oh no, because I don't like ridiculous novelty costumes.
Yeah,
because you could have like
the Macho Man.
Do you know what I mean? Brooklyn Brawler or the Goon. Like
yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, like no, because like they're not iconic enough. Like a Macho Man, like a Shinsuke Nakamura. It's really hard to say that when you're pissed. But like if you look at them, or if you saw them from the neck down, you'd know who they were. Shawn Michaels, right? He goes in there. I'm going to put him in at number 3, right? Because any era of Michaels is amazing. We're talking young with Marty Jannetty with a horrible mullet. We're talking early 90s with Kevin Nash with a horrible mullet. We're talking mid 90s. I don't think he had a horrible mullet, but I think that's when he started parting his hair back. And he actually looked alright. He was at his peak in the mid 90s and he had cool like trunks and he started wearing motocross boots. And he would always have an amazing entrance, like when he did the zip line, or he had like just like weird dangly shit hanging off him. Loved that.
I mean, yeah, he used to have a little belt, didn't he, that he used to take off and like twirl around or something.
Yeah, oh god, Shawn Michaels is such a cool motherfucker. And even when like you could tell he was losing his hair when he came back after apparently breaking his back and getting better again, I never know whether that was like a work. Sorry to kayfabe or like a real thing. But oh my god, it was fucking amazing. I loved that so much. Shawn Michaels is number 3, you've got to agree.
Well, I'd say it was a bit plain, but I'll go with it.
It's not plain, he had broken hearts because he's the heartbreak kid.
Says a man that
all over his outfit.
Says a man that was enticed by tobacco leaves on trunks. But okay.
Yeah, I'm going for that. This is hard. We've got to think of like 2 better dressed wrestlers than Randy Savage, Shawn Michaels, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
What we could do is we could come back to it later on.
Could come back to it later on, I suppose. Actually, yeah, if we think of somebody like later on, we'll do it.
Yeah, because then we could sort of like spend too long umming and ahhing and not really getting with the main points of.
Absolutely, yeah. So, professional wrestling. Is it shit? Because a big part of me suspects that it is. I find myself defending that I love it a lot. Do you?
I don't really talk about it with a lot of people except for those 2 bozos.
That like really sums it up. Like, I'd never admit that I like it. Do you know what I mean? Not to other adults.
Yes, well, or to children even.
Kids are really into it now. It's PG.
So are tips, but don't find myself enjoying that either.
I feel like we've strayed rapidly back into YouTube territory. Things for the entertainment of children. No, we're not going there. That's disgusting.
Yeah, because if we do, I suspect there'd be lots of bleeps.
Yeah, like Jerry the King Lawler strayed there. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's what somebody on the internet told me.
I swear half the segments is going to come back redacted.
Do you know who was best dressed? I know it's kind of a rip-off, and it is like the ridiculous novelty thing that I outlawed earlier on. Honky Tonk Man.
Got a long sideburns and my hair slicked back, gonna do your town in a pink Cadillac. That's the honky tonk man. He's the honky tonk man.
Yes. Is he going on?
He can go on because I like his theme.
He's number
4
2.
Or number 2.
Yeah, like we've gone 5, 4, 3, 2. They're not in any order, but he's like we've got 4 down now, right? Let me ask you a question though. Is the honky tonk man better dressed than Double J? When he used to wear a big top hat with 2 J's back to back.
And he rip off Ric Flair's walk to stick up 2 fingers.
Yeah, like, actually, now I think about it, Jeff Jarrett just ripped off, like, do you know what I mean? Like, even his fucking guitar swing was honky tonk man.
He just ripped off everybody.
Fuck you, Jeff Jarrett. Although when you come over in October, I think it is, with GFW, like, can I please have a ticket? For free, if I'll say nice things about you on the internet, I promise.
I mean, obviously he's not ripped off anything. Guitar, figure 4 leg lock,
TNA,
the walk, Rhino.
Can we just put it out there for starters as well? This is a really important thing that we've got to
We go back to tempura food again.
No, we're going back to TNA, right? 600 rings are stupid. I don't get it.
Do they still do that?
Yeah, they fucking went away from it when Hogan and Bischoff were like...
Bischoff was in it.
We're gonna realign this shit, brother, and like make a sex tape and say lots of racism. That was the worst Hulk Hogan impression in the world. Here's a question for you. Would you have sex with China?
Well, now or then?
Both.
Yes.
Because it's the same woman.
And probably yes.
Has that got any bearing on how desperate you are to touch a woman, even if she is quite mannish?
Yes.
She had like the best-selling fucking like Playboy cover ever, and she was going on about it like as a good thing. It's like, yeah, because everyone wanted to see if you had a dick.
Because they had that old angle where Eddie Guerrero got jealous.
Yeah.
You want some Latino?
Hey, whoa, we know that was a work because he got to go home to Vicky Guerrero.
Woof! I can't do that as much as I did prior to September 2012 because I actually hurt my arm doing that in college.
You like threw out your arm, pumping a fist.
I did it so often.
You like the old wrestling uppercut where you slap your bicep as you come up. You threw out your arm, basically doing that.
I felt my arm making...
Wrestling is full of slapping. Like, I love a super kick where they slap the thigh. I've just slapped my thigh there for everyone. The previous slaps were on a bicep.
Isn't that what they said about Sonny?
No. No, let's not fall out over this, because else one of us will get screwed over. And I'm the better looking and more charismatic one, so it's gonna be you. Enjoy WCW, by which I mean the W.
I'm doing a history degree. It's pretty much a fast track there.
Let's go back to the Nature Boy gimmick. That is so good. And it's so good that 2 people copied it. I believe you had Flair and also a guy... is it Buddy Landell? I want to say Buddy Landell.
Oh, actually, yes. It is.
He's the other nature boy. Cause
Yeah,
like,
it
Buddy
is.
Rogers
I've heard
didn't
Ric Flair talk about it a few
necessarily
times.
endorse Flair, did he? Flair just ripped him off because he really liked him. Like a lot of people have. I mean, a lot of wrestling is ripped off.
Of course,
Buddy
it is,
Rogers. Yeah, I mean,
well, you
like,
look at John Cena, and he does that. He pretty much does the Stone Cold Stunner. I'll just bounce off a rope.
God, no, the Springboard Stunner is the worst thing. It makes me upset. It makes me hate wrestling, which I don't want to do because I love it.
I actually heard like on Stone Cold's podcast, they did a Q&A thing, and they asked him about that.
What?
I'll do Stephanie McMahon in a minute and start screaming and run out the building.
What? You dumb son of a bitch! I'll edit it out though, because it was terrible.
I hate you, Austin!
It was me, Austin! It was me all along! We knew it was! But yeah, like, I mean, that gimmick was so good. And like, for those of you that like, you know, are listening to this because you like us or you've been coerced into it through an act of terrorism, like...
Or you're in Guantanamo Bay and Neil Diamond's run out.
Oh god, I love Neil Diamond. But like, I mean, a gimmick is like a wrestler's character, personality, how they dress. People think that Hulk Hogan is a man. Hulk Hogan is a gimmick. That's what we've got to remember. Like, Hulk Hogan was just literally like ripping off other people. Like, Superstar Billy Graham. He was saying the brother thing. The only reason, do you know why they say brother? Because Billy Graham got like really into Christianity, like born again and shit, and like black pastors used to call each other brother. So he brought that in.
I've seen Bulwark Empire.
Yeah, for sure. So like he brought that in. So brother became a thing out of religion, and then like everyone liked it. Hogan started saying it, and now everyone just calls each other brother. It's amazing. Again, like Buddy Rogers is just the best example because like it's such a well-known gimmick through Ric Flair because of his television exposure and stuff. Because
that's TNA.
Only on a Thursday. Like, people fucking hated him. Like, they would like destroy his car and stuff. Like, he had to get police to escort him into things. Because like, this is like when people like, it was real.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, imagine going to see like a film and thinking, oh, hey, dinosaurs really exist. And I use that accent deliberately because I think we all know where those people stand. But like, yeah, that's the sort of people. Oh, goddamn, Buddy Rogers, he's a bad motherfucker. I'm worried he's gonna have sex with my wife. Because he's so goddamn looking. And he struts like a goddamn pussy.
What's they wearing their white hoods?
Yeah, like at the meeting, they go, we gotta do something about this goddamn Buddy Rogers.
But
and
also, we put a cross.
Can we get hold of Vince McMahon and make sure there's never gonna be a black champion? The Rock doesn't count as black.
Obviously. Just like
you can cite the world heavyweight title and Booker T and Mark Henry as much as you want. That was basically the Intercontinental Championship. The real one has never been won by a black man. Racism, alive and one in wrestling. Let's leave that one there though, because that's a really difficult subject. I don't want to get into that. I'm worried that some cross-burning motherfuckers and the opposite of those might come get us.
What, so yourself?
Yeah, like it's yourself. Oh, I love Grado. Have you heard of Grado?
I've heard of grading.
Look up Grado. Wrestling fans, look up Grado. If you've not heard of Grado, proper wrestling fans will have heard of Grado.
You are.
So, like, yeah, like, I mean, yeah, there's these goddamn motherfuckers that, like, hated Buddy Rogers because he was such a good-looking charismatic man. Like, Gorgeous George was arguably doing it before him. And, like, it carries right through because, I mean, you've got, like, Flair, who did it, like, obviously most famously for a while. In NXT, which is WWE's developmental, they've now decided to make money off and put on TV. There's a guy called Tyler Breeze, and his whole thing is, like, he wears flashy clothes and jackets, and he's got...
Is he the one that had an NXT title match after 3 months of build-up or something? About a year ago.
That's basically all of NXT. 3 months of build-up and a title match.
He pretty much has the Miz's gimmick.
No, see, because he's not, because he's cleverer than that, because the Miz is a moron.
I know, but the Miz has made a career, as somebody told me recently, it might have been you, he's made a career out of failing Tough Enough.
I would never say such a thing. I would never reference Tough Enough as an actual thing.
She told me that.
Tough Enough is happening right now, and there's this fat lad on it.
Tough Enough's back?
Yeah, like they brought it back.
Last time I heard Tough Enough was around Maven.
Honestly, there's this fat lad on it called ZZ, right? And he's really popular because people feel sorry for him because he's fat and ugly. And do you know what? He looks like Meatloaf in the Buried Alive by Love video. He is literally just missing a ruffled shirt. It's amazing. But like, they fucking hate him. And they keep releasing all these videos online going like, oh, hell's, well, ZZ's ring, his ring work ain't so good. So, like, he needs to be goddamn cut. And like, you know how like they do these things and they try and fix it like professional wrestling?
Yeah.
They can't do it. People like him. He's gonna win it, and they're gonna be stuck with some fat guy they've got no idea what to do with, like the Big Show, like Mark Henry.
Yeah, yes, there's no shortage on that list, is there?
Yeah, some fat guy. Although, again, yeah, like Tyler Breeze is doing this thing in NXT where like he's got bleach blonde hair, fancy tights, fancy jackets, but he comes to the ring with a selfie stick. And he, like,
oh yeah, it is the chap I'm thinking of.
Yeah, and he says that like he's a model.
Or basically, he's just Johnny Nitro.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Johnny Nitro definitely links into the Nature Boy gimmick. And this is the thing that I'm trying to sort of like get a point. It's like just like these things.
Was The Miz with Johnny Nitro as well originally?
He was, yeah. They had a very successful tag team, and if you'd have watched it, you wouldn't have thought that the Miz would be the one still with a job in WWE in terms of talent. But like these things.
Who was better on the mic?
Ooh.
And this may be where you can.
It's fairly equal. It's fairly equal, because like they just like. I mean, Nitro became John Morrison and did this whole thing where like he was Jim Morrison off the Doors.
Yeah.
And he had a really nice like blowout-y perm thing. And would like say things like being the shaman of sexy and stuff like that.
The shaman of sexy.
No, I don't like to say shaman because that's stupid and it makes me think of the early 90s dance group, the Shaman.
Easy good.
Ebenezer good. You've trapped me into that, you shit. That's the second time you've made me reference early 90s dance music.
And drugs.
3 of those
Not
were
for the first time
recorded.
tonight you've referenced that.
Do you know he went on to well, it wasn't a hit, but he had a song that was like basically ripping off the Shaking back. Where it was like, one of the lines was, puts the freshness back. What a dick. But, I mean, yeah,
Well, they're making music references. I actually did tell someone the other day about the bloke who fronted E17.
Brian Harvey.
Yeah, about running himself
Brian Harvey
over.
running himself over with his own car.
After
Like when he
getting
binged
high
on
on
Jackie
potatoes.
Potatoes.
He popped the bed the other day. I thought I've got to tell someone that because that's
Basically, when I'm feeling sad, I think about Brian Harvey binging on Jackie Potatoes and running himself over with his own car. Oh god, that got off track. I'm trying to talk about the Nature Boy, man. Like, I don't even know why.
I think you've been on this for about 10 minutes now, so.
It's closer to 36, but right. Sorry, the thing we've got the recording device, the hot mic, balanced on is also the bit that we're getting beer out of. So that's how high tech we are.
Welcome to the future. I'm pretty sure George Jetson's about 1,000 years behind.
Listen, I just cracked open a beer, and neither of us made a Stone Cold reference. You dumb son of a bitch.
I think we best.
Oh hell yeah! Oh god, get a cloth! Get a cloth!
I might even put some. I've actually got one of his scenes on my phone. I might put that on every time if we had any more beers to crack open.
Put it on in a minute, and I'll walk back into the room. And I'll do the whole thing. I'm not going to do it because that's not an audio medium. We'll just do that for us, where where we wear those outfits and just cuddle each other for a bit and pretend that we're WrestleMania 19. You can win this one,
Please.
It's 2-1. That wasn't the best match, by the way. 17 was.
17 was their best match.
Yeah.
17 is actually probably my favourite match of all time.
Yeah, that was
Not
definitely
the
that was
best
the one
match
with
of
the
all
camera,
time,
right?
but my favourite. No, that's 15.
Oh, was it? Oh no, yeah, you're right. And I'll tell you for why that I remember
The
that.
year I watched it.
I've given up on the Nature Boy, Fred. Forgotten what I was talking about. Drunk, right? But oh yeah, like the fucking WrestleMania 15, The Rock and Austin have this amazing match, right? And this is how fucked up professional wrestling is. I love this story so much. The night after, because like WrestleMania is always on a Sunday night, and Monday Night Raw typically on a Monday. So like,
Don't ruin it for them.
but no, because this is one of my earliest memories of professional wrestling, right? Because it used to be on Sky One on a Saturday morning.
It did.
Yeah.
Because SmackDown used to be on.
Yeah, this is like before SmackDown even existed. Like this is like when I was a kid and I played
Sky back
like
then.
Saturday League football. You know, as kids do. You know, generally British ones that ain't weird like you. Like, so I'd get up early and I'd watch wrestling for about 3 hours on a Saturday morning, then go play football. But I've got really early memories, and I can't remember exactly what order they came from. But this is one that really stuck with me because it sort of like cemented Stone Cold Steve Austin as kind of a role model for me. And I think that, like, I mean, I'm a little bit poncier, for lack of a better word, than Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I do like drinking beer and doing whatever the fuck I want. Like, it's really like, I mean, I think that, like, people who know me will kind of attest to that, do you think?
In some ways, yes.
What I'm basically saying is that I am great.
Yeah, this is why I'm not agreeing with you.
But, like, I mean, that...
I don't think Jesus had a bigger
Honestly,
ego.
you can watch it on the WWE Network right now. Like, the episode after, like, the WrestleMania 15 amazing match was the one where The Undertaker had kidnapped Stephanie McMahon, which is when The Undertaker was still like a talky character every week. And then, like, load of shit happened, and then, like, the last segment of the episode was The Undertaker brings her down, tied to his symbol in, like, a fucking Elvira sort of dress. And it wasn't great because this was before she had the tit shop, right?
Which Chris Jericho happily pointed out on many occasions
Numerous
in
occasions.
2001.
It was like an easy tug. It was so bloody big. But, like, yeah, they bring it out to the ring. Paul Bearer's there. Oh, my Undertaker!
It's actually quite a good impression. I don't know if it'll come out on the audio, but it's a good impression.
It was too, like, only dogs heard that. But, like, they bring her out and they, like, balance her up on the rope. And Viscera's there.
Midian.
Mabel. I think that, like, I don't know, I think the Acolytes were there.
They were there.
And the Brood as well, which later became Edge and
Although,
Christian.
Gangrel's won as a good, well-dressed wrestler.
Oh, yeah, no, Gangrel's going in there. We're going to have to adjust this later on. So, like,
Yeah.
some people are going out. Is Gangrel going to say...
I was thinking about it earlier when you were like whispering.
If we were doing top 5 entrances, the Brood fucking win.
The Brood is...
Everyone agrees, the Brood fucking win.
I mean, Gangrel used to do that, like, blood spitting thing before Triple H.
The fucking
And then
bloodbath was
Triple H,
amazing.
yeah.
Like, the lights would go out and somebody would wake up covered in blood.
Gangrel's like, oh, you ready?
That's exactly it. Let's spend the next hour recreating theme tunes. And then Stephanie McMahon's there, like, and she was about fucking 17. It was so weird because, like, when you watch it back now, as a kid, I thought, like, oh, what's it doing to that lady? But now I look back at it and think, this is U-Tree territory. Like, have you got a checklist of how many times we reference U-Tree?
Yeah, I was going to say.
We're up to about 12. Because, like, the whole thing was like, Stephanie McMahon was kidnapped during WrestleMania. Nobody knows what fucking happened. I think it's the only time we've seen her before, except for that time she modelled in WWE catalogue. Like, minging.
But let's face it, I mean, most dads wouldn't want their daughter to do that. Vince McMahon came up with an idea a few years later when she got pregnant that he was going to be the father.
Yeah, God, that guy's
So,
a sick motherfucker.
Plus also Triple H raped a doll dressed as Kane.
Yeah, oh, you gotta love Katie Vick. Katie Vick cleared my silence. And then Mae Young gave birth to a hat. But, like, honestly, I need to stick on this thread because I'm so drunk I'm losing him. The first one that came down, I think, was Ken Shamrock. Because he was part of the Union, I want to say, and he came down with a baseball bat. Like, and even though he's got a baseball bat, and Ken Shamrock is a legitimately hard motherfucker, got taken out straight away.
So Ken Shamrock could have probably beaten up
Oh,
most, if
God.
not all, WWF wrestlers.
Still could. He had that
fight.
fight, like, lately, didn't he?
I don't know.
Even though he's about 76.
I know. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were telling me he owns his own.
It was
sort of
sad he
fighting
made a
store.
comeback fight against another old guy and, like, just fucking, like, just got the shit.
His brother's a Frank.
He was
Shamrock,
doing all
wasn't
right. I think he took a shot or got submitted or something. It was sad because he made UFC, Ken Shamrock.
he? I mean, they had a big fight, didn't they? Back in, I believe it was 2001, maybe 2002. Him and Tito Ortiz.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it to, like.
I remember sort of seeing it massively advertised.
But I do know that Ken Shamrock came down to save Stephanie McMahon's life. She was going to be entered into unholy matrimony with The Undertaker, with Paul Bearer presiding over the ceremony.
He can provide the condoms.
Well, that was the whole thing. It was like, she's going to get raped. That's like how offensive this angle is. And like...
But it
Ken
still,
Shamrock
it
gets the
still
shit.
wasn't Katie Vick.
True. There's many worse things
Nothing's-
than that. Like, Austin's got a gun. no, Pillman's got a gun.
Pillman's got a gun, and Stone Cold went and beat him.
Brian Pillman.
That was actually
Yeah, that was
worse
cool as
angle.
fuck, man. Yeah.
I think that's one of the big things.
But again,
that
I
Steve
remember
Austin
that
noticed.
retrospectively because this is before the thing that I'm talking about, right? So yeah, Ken Shamrock comes out and gets the shit beaten out of him. The Big Show comes out. I think this is not long after his debut when he was He might
Big Show debuted at St. Valentine's Day Massacre in '99. He debuted in the cage match between McMahon and Austin.
I'm still like in awe of how big that guy is. Like even in wrestling terms, he's big. I know they add about 3 feet to every man. I mean, I'm 6 foot. I'm probably 2 foot taller than most wrestlers. Like,
I'm 8 foot.
Yeah.
Minus 3.5 foot.
It's a shame your penis is only 3 inches. On a tall man, it looks ridiculous. But like, Big Show comes out, gets taken out, and then, like, do it. Can we do a proper glass shatter? Do you know what? Actually,
I can get the glass shatter off the.
Get the glass shatter up quickly as possible, Gill, because like I cannot tell you even now. Like, wait. Oh no! Stop it, you idiot! You've ruined it.
Oh.
I'll edit that out. Right? So even now, I honestly cannot tell you like the joy that sound fills me with. Like a glass shatter is like it's so like it just encapsulates everything I love about the man, the hero. Because I just feel like if I hear that, I feel hope. If I'm ever like kidnapped by terrorists or a number of people being investigated by YouTube, if I hear that, that's 16. If I hear that sound, right, I'm gonna like feel so relieved because I know this guy's coming to save me. So like he's like, oh, we've taken out Ken Shamrock and the Big Show. Now Undertaker, rape Stephanie McMahon, and then. You've got the shit version though, man.
I've got. I enjoy this one.
I hate that version of Stone Cold. We'll get on to that.
It's brilliant because it's one he had when everyone cheered him.
That's true.
At WrestleMania 17.
It's true.
Where The Rock
got.
Yeah. And then everyone hated him.
Let's not spoil the ending because some people might not have seen WrestleMania 17.
I never gave away the ending.
From 13 years ago?
No, 2001 17 was. So it was
14,
14 and almost 14 and a half years ago.
But like, I hear that glass smash and it's like, oh my god, I want to be this guy. Like, he's walked in, he's kicked the fuck out of like everyone in the ring. Right, and the best thing about it, this is what I always remember, he saves Stephanie McMahon. I think he might have stunned a load of people. The Undertaker fucked off before he got stunned because he's a smart guy.
And also they had that match in the pay-per-view. Was it? Because the pay-per-view after was Backlash. I'm pretty sure Austin and Rock had a rematch.
Backlash is always after WrestleMania, except now when it's Payback, I think they call it now.
What's called now?
Let's change the name because people care, right? But fucking the best thing was he unties Stephanie McMahon off this big Undertaker symbol, and then she's hugging him around the neck, like going, "Oh, I'm a saviour." And Stone Cold Steve Austin is like, "Yeah, fuck off, I don't even care." And like, it taught me how to deal with women because they're sort of like, "Oh god, you're so great and handsome," which I am. And like, "Yeah, fuck off, I don't mind, mate." I just do this all the time. I just want to come out here and kick the shit out of some guffs.
I'm Paul Bearer. I wanted to see if you could actually get. I wanted to see if you could actually, at some point during the stunner, actually get his neck.
But like it was so cool. Like the other one was when he ran over the Rock's limo. These are like my first memories of it.
No, that was not good at all. That was fantastic.
You love the Rock. You're a fucking Rock mark.
I like the Rock. I do prefer the Rock to Stone Cold. Yes.
Mm.
But you cannot run over because you cannot run over the Rock's private limo, which was bought for him by Vince McMahon.
Yeah, but he had a monster truck.
I can't do that.
I think this is the difference between you and I.
No,
as children, I mean, there's not that many years between us. Like you were like, "Oh, the Rock's got a nice limo, hasn't he? Oh, he's part of like the corporate structure."
No, I just love Vince McMahon. I thought he was brilliant.
He's like
Vince
the
McMahon is the
corporate
boss.
champion.
Vince McMahon is the boss that we should all actually have.
Yeah, this is what you think. See, whereas me, right, who can hold a steady job and drinks too much and never treats women well. Whoa! Stone Cold's legal troubles are his own. All right.
Deborah?
You better get back in that goddamn kitchen. Yeah, that was her nose and eye socket. But like, yeah, I just thought that like fucking this guy's the coolest. Like, he drives a monster truck for fun. He drove a I don't know what the word for it is, but like, you know, one of those little beer vans down to the ring and was like spraying
like
people with beer,
sort of thing. It was a pickup. No, it was like a, yeah, I know what you mean.
Like a little thing that fit like conveniently down the width of the ramp. And then he jumped off it.
Milk. I know, obviously, I'm not about the cut angle. Terrible.
No, they should not have done that, especially not so soon afterwards.
That was awful.
And it made Kurt Angle look like a total dickhead. Can you imagine?
But I don't think Kurt Angle's good as a heel. Sorry, a babyface. So
I don't think Kurt Angle is good. This is controversial because you love him, don't you?
I think he's brilliant.
You like Kurt Angle. You like the corporate Rock.
I like the corporate, yeah, but
You like Margaret Thatcher and being fisted.
Mrs. Thatcher.
Mrs. Thatcher.
I actually put that in my essays.
You put Mrs. Thatcher down?
Yeah.
Oh God, you suck.
Only because everybody marks it's really, really left wing.
Everybody who Marxists. Oh, will that stay in the podcast? Let's hope so.
Find out.
So yeah, like, oh my God, like fucking, just Stone Cold is the most amazing guy that ever lived. Even now, like when I'm in trouble, like I've had a lot of trouble this week, like because
you're a cripple.
Yeah, basically. I mean, let's not use offensive terminology because like one of us has got to edit this. You're making it difficult. Like, especially because of all the things that you say that I've edited about black people.
I couldn't help it.
Brother.
And we'll pass one last week.
Well, it's alright, the FBI will get involved and stop Gawker publishing it. Okay. But, like...
Yeah, but, oh shit, Piper's dead, he can't defend me.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Now you can't be friends with Mr. T. Tits. But, like, yeah, I've had a bad week because I fucked up my ankle. Again, this is yet like a serious... Like I'm injury prone. I am original Sin Cara. I am Austin, host neck break. Maybe that's another thing that I've taken from the guy. I'm just constantly fucking injured now. Like, I'm never going to reach my prime. People didn't see the best of me because that was in WCW when it was still Georgia Championship Wrestling or something. But like, yeah, like, I still think in my head, what would Stone Cold Steve Austin do? And the answer is always whatever the fuck he wants. In fact, I might get that tattooed on me right now. Give me the pen.
Can I tattoo you?
No, because you'll put something fucking shit like know your role and shut your mouth.
Or something even better.
I'm going to get it like this. I'm just drawing a bicep, which isn't very big. WWSCSAD.
We'll take a photo for the...
I can't have that because that's got the word sad in it. Like that's WW sad.
We'll get
sad.
I think we should set up
I would constantly be like,
I think we should set up a Facebook group and a Twitter page for this podcast. That needs to go on there as a photo.
But like,
the first photo.
Are you aware of the theory of nominative determinism, where like your name decides like what you be? Like if your surname is Baker, then you get into bacon bread. That's nominative determinism. If your name is like plumber and you like fixing pipes and stopping water running where it shouldn't, like you become a plumber, right? This is like the tattoo equivalent, but it's not a tattoo; it's pen. Where it says sad in it. So I'm constantly looking at it and just going, oh. Oh shit. But like also, like, I'm going to spend the rest of my life, because it's not like I've got another sick tattoo on the other bicep that I'm constantly explaining to people. Those of you that know me will know exactly what I'm talking about.
The unfortunate ones.
This is going to say like, wusk sad. And people are going like, hey man, what the fuck does wusk sad mean? Because I'm going to spend a lot of my time in like bars where people play pool, and then a big burly man comes in and asks me for my clothes, my sunglasses and the keys to my motorcycle. Like that's going to happen, and I'm going to go like, oh no, it means what would Stone Cold Steve Austin do? And they're going to go, oh hell man, well, whatever the fuck you damn wants, you want a beer? And I go like, is it going to come in one of those stubby cans that you Yanks drink, or is it going to come in an actual pint? Oh hell, I don't know what a pint is because I don't acknowledge imperial measurements. Like, my tan accents change from one impression to the other.
I thought you said Tampax for a minute then.
Hey, man, don't you be going up to a goddamn redneck talking about that damn woman shit. I'm gonna take you outside, I'm gonna stun you, and then I'm gonna take your damn riches. That fancy coat you're wearing. Oh god, this went into deliverance territory.
Yeah, now entering Burt Bacharach's finest. Burt Reynolds, sorry.
Burt Bacharach would never ever rape a man in the woods whilst doing an impression of a pig.
No, he'd always just sing, what do you get when you fall in love?
Is that your best Burt Bacharach song?
It's the only one I know because I've seen Austin Powers recently.
Did he do She? Oh no, I'm thinking of Austin Powers 2, which was Costello, wasn't it? We're all agreed that Elvis Costello was great. Let's draw a line under it and let's talk about wrestling.
It was good in Frasier.
Was he in Frasier? I've never seen that show. Is it good?
No. I think you're an inferior, right?
The thing is, though, I don't want to watch it without seeing a prequel.
Watch Cheers.
Yeah, oh god, Stone Cold Steve Austin's great, right?
He is good.
Is he better than The Rock?
No.
The answer is yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
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 What?
No.
What?
No.
He is better than The Rock.
No.
Fucking
I don't know why I'm shaking my head. Obviously, people can't see that, but...
Yeah. But, like, I mean, The Rock is a bit of, like... I don't know, he's a bit of, like, a fucking... What's the word I'm thinking of?
I don't
An
know.
arse licker? CM Punk said that. Can we get on to CM Punk, maybe? John Cena, you're better at kissing Vince McMahon's ass than Dwayne was. Basically what he said. Do I have everybody's attention now? I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't do anything interesting anymore.
Is that when you go for that look? Are you trying to be CM Punk?
Nah, he wishes that he had a beard like this.
No, I still think it's the other way around. You still got the same haircut as he did.
Get out of town, really? Do you think I'm cutting it off? I'll be honest with you, right? CM Punk is the first wrestler that I was excited about, like properly, like even as a grown man, excited about since Stone Cold. You think how big a fucking gap that was as well? Like, I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I watched like every goddamn Ring of Honor match that he had. Like, I keep going back to that accent. That's worrying, right?
I did watch him when I was a big fan of wrestling up to about 2003. I did watch him Ring of Honor because he had that wrestling channel on Sky.
Like when my dad was like skint and like would cancel the Sky back, he's like, I'd watch like fucking P-Rock all the time because that was free, and I'd like learn all these like shit punk bands and watch the wrestling channel, like watch loads of TNA, like,
Ring of Honor, NJPW.
Oh, I love New Japan.
Noah.
I don't like Noah.
There was a big bloke on there. You might know his name. I can't remember.
That's really narrowed it down then.
He's quite a big bloke. He's quite athletic for his size. But I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He was quite good.
Penguin.
I was portrayed by Danny DeVito.
But like, I don't know. Like Noah's owned by New Japan. Noah went out of business pretty much. New Japan are Thunder.
Oh, is it gone now? Is it?
Yeah. Like imagine if like WCW.
Got bought out.
Like it is the base. I mean, this is a good thing to put on a wrestling podcast. Like just so people know. Like fucking like people that don't know understand wrestling. Like if imagine
Kenta Kobashi.
Kenta.
Yeah.
Kenta's in NXT now, like Kenta. He's called Hideo Itami.
Oh, is it the same bloke?
Yeah, he's not a fat lad though, he's a little skinny man.
It can't be the same person then.
Kenta Kobashi, that rings a bell actually, no?
Kenta Kobashi, that was his name.
Yeah, no.
Or Kobayashi it might have been.
No, you're thinking of Fwon, because that's the sound they make. Fwon! But, Noah went out of business. And it's like, if WCW had gone out of business and WWE had bought them but kept them going secretly, that's basically what Noah is now. There's this tag team called Gedo and Jado. Right, they're New Japan legends. And they're basically like the New Age Outlaws. Gedo is Road Dogg, Jado is Billy Gunn.
So basically, Gedo is the one who can't do anything but look quite
He's
muscly.
so clever, right? Yeah.
And Jado is the one that's got all the talent.
Not necessarily in that order, but it's just like it's more like imagine if like Road Dogg was now booking WWE and Billy Gunn.
If Road Dogg looked like Billy Gunn,
I think you're missing the point. Rather, like if Road Dogg was booking WWE and Billy Gunn was booking WCW secretly and making it completely awesome because New Japan Wrestling is amazing at the moment. Honestly, it's so good. Subscribe to New Japan World. It's Japan's version of the WWE network. It's fucking brilliant.
how much does it cost?
Like 6.66 yen.
So basically, they're paying me.
Yeah, they're satanic, and it's awesome. Yeah, they're paying you with all your businesses and Deutschmarks.
But I was talking more about the fact that the yen is worth nothing in this country.
Okay, we're done.
Eventually.
We have finished. We have completed professional wrestling.
We have. There can possibly be nothing left to discuss.
I know, we finished off every fucking like tangent we went on.
Every little nook and cranny
Every
associated
list.
with professional wrestling.
Yeah, every list we started, we fucking
Let's face it,
finished.
we talked about clothes, music,
We sung, we danced, we laughed, we cried.
and we've
Touched each other intimately.
on numerous occasions.
Yeah, like sometimes not even while we were recording, which is worrying. We should stop doing that.
If you're going to keep giving me fags, then
Hey, Them lads are alright. So, we'll end it there because, frankly, drunk, bored, yawning, need a piss. Do you need a piss?
I need a piss.
That is the problem with Pints of You. If you're going to get through a shitload of lag, you are going to need a piss. We're not just going to talk about professional wrestling. That may or may not be the second or third episode. I don't know.
At some point, we're going to talk about James Bond as well.
I'd love to do a Bond episode.
We will do.
I'd like to do... I don't know whether I want to do like a Blackadder or like a fucking... just like a general sitcoms episode.
We could... I'm sure something could be arranged and...
Oh, we're such busy people, you know. We've got so much things on. It's not like we've got like no lives. Actually, you've got a girlfriend now as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
God, that doesn't make any sense. People are never going to get on board with that continuity. So, what we'll say is this. If you want to contact us, you can find me on Twitter at El Drago Boyo.
I think you might need to spell that.
I'm not going to spell it, they can fucking look it up.
And I'm not anywhere near social media because I don't have a life.
If you want to find us on social media, you can't. We're both private, we're both sexually active. We don't want our girlfriends to know that that's the case. Love you.
Hola.
Bye. So there we are, that was the show. That was episode 1. Hopefully you'll have liked it enough to want to hear episode 2 as well, which is definitely going to happen. Definitely. Before you leave, I would like to say thank you very much to the wonderful JG and The Man Who Loves You for the theme tune. You should definitely visit themanwholovesyou.bandcamp.com to listen to more of their music and buy their album. I did. It's fucking amazing. Unfortunately, neither Gill nor I have a website, so if you're that desperate to get into contact with us, you'll just have to leave a comment. And if you liked it that much, you can subscribe, so that way episode 2 will definitely download. Definitely.